Yo, what is up everybody? It's your man Sam, and let me tell you something, I am stoked for this one. We're in the Outer Banks, North Carolina. Sun's shining, the vibes are immaculate, and we're about to dive headfirst into the most epic 10 things you absolutely have to do when you're here. We're talking wild horses running free on the beach, history that'll blow your mind, seafood so fresh it'll make you want to slap somebody, in a good way of course, and hidden gems that'll make you feel like a local. This ain't your average travel guide, people, this is the real deal. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready for an adventure. We're about to unlock the Outer Banks, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Alright, first up, we're talking about something straight out of a movie, Wild Horses. In Corolla, wild horses elevate the stunning beach experience. Cruising along the beach, you might see a herd of wild horses. Descendants of Spanish Mustangs, they're the real deal. Majestic, powerful, and completely wild. You can't touch or feed them, just witness their beauty. Rent a 4x4 and spend hours watching these creatures. It's like stepping back in time. Every encounter is different, respect is key. Keep your distance and appreciate nature. Trust me, it's more than enough. Add a trip to Corolla to see the wild horses to your list. Alright, history buffs, this one's for you. We're talking about the Wright brothers, man. The legends who took to the skies for the first time right here in the Outer Banks. Visiting the Wright Brothers National Memorial isn't just some boring history lesson, it's a full-on experience. You can stand on the exact spot where they made history, feel the wind that lifted their plane, and imagine the courage it took to defy gravity. The museum itself is packed with artifacts, photos, and stories that'll transport you back to the dawn of aviation. Standing at the top of that hill, looking out at the same stretch of sand where the Wright brothers made history, you can literally feel the weight of their accomplishment. So yeah, if you find yourself in the Outer Banks, make sure you carve out some time to visit the Wright Brothers National Memorial. Okay, so we've explored history, we've witnessed wild horses, now it's time to get our adrenaline pumping. The Outer Banks is known for its incredible winds, which makes it the perfect spot for kiteboarding. We signed up for a beginner's lesson, which I highly recommend, and the instructors were awesome. They break everything down step by step, so even if you're a complete newbie like I was, you'll feel comfortable and confident in no time. We started off on the beach, learning how to control the kite. And let me tell you, that thing is powerful. But once you get a feel for the wind and how to maneuver the kite, it's like you're dancing with the elements. The feeling of the wind catching the kite, pulling you up and across the water, it's unlike anything I've ever experienced. So, if you're looking for an adventure that'll get your heart racing and leave you with a grin on your face, kiteboarding in the Outer Banks is a must-try. Now here's the thing about the Outer Banks, it's not just about the big tourist attractions. Sure, those are awesome, but the real magic lies in discovering the hidden gems, the local spots that most visitors never get to see. One of my favorite finds was this little bookstore tucked away in a quiet corner of Manteo. It was filled with floor-to-ceiling books, creaky wooden floors, and that unmistakable smell of old paper and leather that just makes you want to curl up with a good book and get lost for hours. We also stumbled upon this incredible seafood shack right on the water. It was nothing fancy, just picnic tables under a tin roof. But the food, man, it was out of this world. And then there was this hidden beach we found, accessible only by a narrow path through the dunes. So, don't be afraid to get off the beaten path to explore the back roads and to chat with the locals. Alright, let's switch gears for a bit and head to the North Carolina Aquarium on Roanoke Island. This place is incredible. It's like stepping into another world, a world teeming with marine life from the depths of the ocean to the shores of the Outer Banks. We're talking sharks, sea turtles, jellyfish, seahorses, and a whole lot more. One minute you're walking through a tunnel surrounded by sharks swimming overhead, the next you're face to face with a giant sea turtle gracefully gliding through the water. The aquarium does an amazing job of educating visitors about the importance of ocean conservation and the role we all play in protecting these fragile ecosystems. They have interactive exhibits, touch tanks where you can get up close and personal with starfish and sea urchins, and even a 3D movie that takes you on a journey through the ocean depths. So, whether you're traveling with kids, you're a marine life enthusiast, or you just want to escape the heat for a few hours, the North Carolina Aquarium is a must-visit. Alright, time to check another item off the bucket list, dolphin watching. The waters off the Outer Banks are teeming with these playful creatures, and there's no better way to see them than by hopping on a dolphin watching tour. We chose a tour that departed from Manteo, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. The boat ride itself was amazing, cruising along the Sound, feeling the wind in our hair and soaking up the sun. But then it happened. Dolphins. A whole pod of them swimming alongside the boat, leaping through the air and putting on a show for us. It was pure magic, man, to witness these intelligent and graceful creatures in their natural habitat. The kids on board were going wild, and honestly, I couldn't blame them. It's impossible not to smile when you see dolphins playing in the waves. Look for companies that are committed to responsible dolphin watching practices. So, do your research, choose a reputable tour operator, and get ready for an unforgettable experience. Alright, history buffs, get ready for another dose of the past because we're heading to Roanoke Island Festival Park. This place is incredible. It's like stepping back in time to the 16th century, to the days of early English settlements and the mysterious lost colony of Roanoke. They have this full-scale replica of an Elizabeth Watch ship, the Elizabeth II, that you can actually board and explore. You can climb the rigging, check out the cannons, and imagine what life was like for the sailors who braved the open ocean centuries ago. And then there's the settlement itself. They've recreated an entire village complete with wattle and daub houses, a blacksmith shop, a herbalist's garden, and even a Native American village. You can interact with costumed interpreters, learn about daily life in the colony, and get a real sense of what it was like to live in this time period. The mystery of the lost colony is one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in American history. Roanoke Island Festival Park delves into this mystery, presenting different theories and allowing visitors to draw their own conclusions. So if you're even remotely interested in history, do yourself a favor and add Roanoke Island Festival Park to your list. Alright, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Food! Specifically, the incredible seafood that the Outer Banks is known for. Listen, if you're a seafood lover, this place is a dream come true. We're talking fresh-caught fish, juicy shrimp, succulent oysters, and crab cakes that'll make you want to slap your mama. In a good way, of course. One of my favorite experiences was this little hole-in-the-wall seafood market we stumbled upon. They had these massive tanks filled with live crabs, lobsters, and fish, and you could choose exactly what you wanted and have them cook it up for you right there. The shrimp were perfectly cooked, the oysters were fresh and briny, and the hush puppies were crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. The Outer Banks is a melting pot of culinary influences, so you'll find everything from classic southern seafood dishes to innovative fusion creations. So, loosen your belt, grab a bib, and get ready to indulge in some of the freshest, most delicious seafood you'll ever taste. Alright, picture this. You're standing on top of the tallest sand dune on the East Coast, the wind whipping through your hair as the sun slowly dips below the horizon, painting the sky in a kaleidoscope of colors. Sounds pretty epic, right? Well, that's exactly what you get at Jockeys Ridge State Park. This place is magical, man. You can spend hours exploring the dunes, hiking to the top for breathtaking views, or just rolling down the sandy slopes like a kid again. The real showstopper is the sunset. As the sun begins its descent, the sky transforms into this canvas of vibrant hues from fiery oranges and reds to soft pinks and purples. So grab your camera, pack a blanket, and head to Jockeys Ridge State Park for an unforgettable sunset experience. Alright, for our final adventure, we're hitting the road and taking a scenic drive along the Outer Banks Scenic Byway. This 138-mile route winds its way along the coastline, offering breathtaking ocean views, charming seaside towns, and a glimpse into the heart and soul of the Outer Banks. We hopped in the car, cranked up the tunes, and just cruised, windows down, feeling the wind in our hair and the sun on our faces. The byway takes you through quaint villages, past historic lighthouses, and alongside miles of pristine beaches. One of my favorite stops along the way was the Bodie Island Lighthouse. This iconic black and white striped lighthouse is one of the most photographed landmarks on the Outer Banks, and for good reason. So, if you're looking for a relaxing yet exhilarating way to experience the Outer Banks, hop in the car and hit the open road. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 must-do things when visiting the Outer Banks, North Carolina. From wild horses roaming free on the beach to adrenaline-pumping kite-boarding adventures, from historical landmarks to hidden local gems, the Outer Banks has something for everyone. Whether you're an adventure seeker, a history buff, a foodie, or just looking for a relaxing beach getaway, this place will capture your heart and leave you wanting more. So start planning your trip, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of the Outer Banks. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, peace out.